Yeah. Oh Lord, I say yes to your will. Lead the way. Hey, hey. Yeah, 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 yeah. I say yes. Lead the way. I say yes. Hey, hey. I was walking down a road so long, tryna find where I belong. Then I heard your voice calling my name. And my whole life changed. I don't know what tomorrow may bring, but I know you're my everything. So I put my future in your hands and follow your plan. I say yes, yes. I say yes, yes. To your will, Lord. Your will, Lord. I say yes, yes. Lead my path. Lead me. Guide my way. Guide me. Anywhere you send me, Lord. I say yes, yes. Hey, hey. I say yes, yes. Hey, hey. Through the valleys and the hills, through the storms, I trust you still. When I can't see what's ahead, your word lights my steps. No more fear, no more doubt. You always work it out. Every blessing got your name, and I'll never be the same. Oh, I say yes, yes. I say yes, yes. To your purpose. Yes, I say yes, yes. Lead my path. Lead me. Guide my way. Guide me. Anywhere you send me, Lord, I say yes.
If you say go, I will go.
If you say stay,
If you say stay, I will stay.
your light shine bright.
Shine bright every day.
Lord, I'm following.
Your way.
Say yes.
Say yes.
Say yes.
Say yes.
To the Lord.
To the Lord.
Say yes.
Say yes.
Say yes.
Say yes.
Say yes.
Say yes.
Let him lead.
Let him lead.
Say yes.
Say yes.
Say yes.
Say yes. Say yes.
To the Lord. To the Lord. To the Lord. Say yes.
Say yes. Say yes.
Let him lead. Let him lead. Let him lead. Yeah, I say yes to your will, to your
You better say yes.
I say yes. I say yes.
You better say yes. We gotta run that back. We gotta run that back. W2 in the chat. W2 in the chat. We back with another renewed gospel. Go subscribe right now.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I say yes. Little word. I say yes.
W2 in the chat. Let's ride.
Walking down a road so long, tryna find where I belong. Then I heard your voice calling my name.
I like that one.
And my whole life changed. I don't know what tomorrow may bring, but I know you're my everything. So I put my future in your hands and follow your plan. I say yes. I say yes. To your will, Lord.
Your will, Lord.
I say yes.
Yes.
Lead my path.
Lead me.
Guide my way.
Guide me.
Anywhere you send me, Lord, I say yes.
Yes.
Hey, hey, I say yes.
Yes.
Hey, hey.
Y'all better hit that like button.
Through the storms, I trust you still. When I can't see what's ahead, your word lights my steps. No more fear, no more doubt. You always work it out. Every blessing got your name, and I'll never be the same. Oh, I say yes.
Yes.
I say yes.
You better say yes.
Purpose. Yes, I say yes.
Yes.
Lead my path.
Lead me.
Guide my way.
Guide me.
Anywhere you send me, Lord, I say yes.
If you say go, I will go.
If you say
W2 in the
stay,
chat. Let's ride.
I will stay.
your light shine bright.
This is Joy's moment. Y'all better put W2 in the chat right now.
Say yes. Say yes. Say yes.
To the Lord.
To the Lord.
and let him lead.
To the Lord, to the Lord, to the Lord. Let him lead, let him lead, let him lead.
Man, W2 in the chat, if y'all love that one, just got made yesterday. I'm telling you, man, coming to Renewed Gospel soon. You just gotta say yes. You just gotta say yes. That's all you gotta do is say yes. Lord, to your will, I say yes. Lord, to your way, I say yes. To the Lord, I say yes. That's all y'all got to do. I'm telling you, I was walking down a road so long, trying to find where I belong. Then I heard your voice calling my name, and my whole life changed. I don't know what tomorrow may bring, but I know you're my everything. So I put my future in your hands, and I follow your plan. I say yes. I say yes. To your will, Lord, I say yes. Lead my path, guide my way. Anywhere you send me, Lord, I say yes. I'm telling y'all right now, a lot of y'all been hearing them, but you ain't said yes. You, Lord, I don't want that. Who is this talking to me? Who is this voice in my head? Why I ain't got this? Why I ain't got that? Why it ain't working out this way? Why it ain't working out that way? Because you keep trying to do it your way. He done told you. All you got to do is say, yes, I'm going to do it, Lord. Yes, I'm going to do it this way. Yes, I'm going to do it your way. Yes, I'm not going to do it my way. Yes, I'm going to walk this path. Yes, I'm going to go down this street. You keep trying to fight it. But all you got to do is say yes. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to tell y'all this story right quick before we get into it, man. I know for the ones that knew here, they probably don't like this. They just came here talk about Shedeur, but we going to get into it. But I'm telling y'all right now, it's going to come to a point to where you going to realize, be ye transformed by the renewing of your own mind, that it ain't your way. Because when you stop fighting and just start saying, yes, Lord, this the way you said it, I'm doing it. You don't question. You just move. Just say yes and go and watch it change. See and watch it change for you. Some of y'all did. You done said no so long. You out here being the Grinch in the Scrooge. You can't say yes to nothing when he done sat there and showed you over and 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 over. He done put people in your life to show you an example, to give you an example, to show you that it can be done. He done took people out your life to show you the way, to show you it can be done, to show you his way. But you steady sitting here saying no. When all you got to do is say yes. Try it one time. Money Man told me to say yes to the Lord. I'm going to try it one time and see how it works. Try it. See what happened. I ain't moved the way he wanted me to move. And then when I finally did it, I'm here. Do you need another testimony? Do you need another example? You're looking at them right here. What else do I got to tell y'all? What else do I got to show? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's always the people you sit here and listen to that you trust, that you like, love, family member, close cousin, close friend, they tell you what to do, then you don't do it. It always takes somebody from the outside to say the exact same thing they done told you for you to listen. Why? Why do it take that? If I'm sitting here telling you that's all they're going to take, you rather go not do it and go ask somebody else or talk to somebody else about the same thing I told you, and they're going to say the same exact thing, but you believe them over me. But I'm the one that trying to help you. I'm the one that telling you when you're doing wrong. I'm the one trying to keep you straight. I'm the one trying to get you straight. So if I'm telling you right now to say yes, don't go ask nobody else. Say Money Man told me just to say yes to the Lord, and I'm going to try it. I know he done spoke to me. You got to be careful, because sometimes that ain't the Lord. So you got to be able to to separate the two. So when you start creeping them negative thoughts in your head, you need to say, I rebuke it right now. You don't need no negativity. Is it? Real, I'm telling you, it ain't even scripted, real. You know how I go. I'm telling you right now, you need to get rid of that negativity. I don't care what it is. If it's a person, if it's a thing, if it's a job, if it's the way you doing, the way you got to ride down that street, you got to pass this house, you got to pass Joe Blow over there. You need to get rid of it. You don't need no negativity that clouds your brain. You don't need no negativity to have your faith wavering. You need to have unwavering faith. Some of y'all ain't even got that. Soon as y'all wake up in the morning, something go wrong, oh, my day messed up. Oh, Lord, I'm done. Want to get the yelling, cussing, and fussing when all you had to do was just sit there, be quiet, thank you, Lord, and keep it moving. Because I'm telling you, when you start changing everything from the negative to the positive, you won't have no negativity. You won't quit. You won't start losing your mind. You won't start getting upset. You won't start stressing. Your blood pressure won't start getting high, because it wasn't that way it's supposed to go. I need to figure it out another way. You won't sit there and start pounding like a 2-year-old. Somebody ain't like that. Because I'm talking to you. Somebody ain't like that. You sitting there arguing with your spouse, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your kids. For what? What you arguing for? It's too much time that gonna pass for you to be arguing and upset and mad over some little stuff. Don't you know if people in this world that ain't got even as little as you think you got? If people in this world that ain't got nothing, literally nothing, and you complaining about some little stuff. My car don't want to start. What you complaining for? You got a car that won't start. Some people don't even got a car. You just better figure it out. You got enough money to call the Uber. You got enough money to call the taxi, but you complain about your car won't start. Go get a new one. You know what you get. You know the responsibility that come with getting a new car. I don't want to hear no excuse. My daddy used to say this right here. I'm gonna tell y'all, then I'm gonna get on with it. If you know you need it, if you know you're gonna buy something and it costs money every month to keep it, what did you complain about when the bill come due? What did you complaining for? Ain't you grown? Didn't you know when you bought this, you was gonna have a bill? So you either gonna pay it or you ain't. It's that simple. You either gonna pay it or you ain't. It ain't no in between. What you arguing for? The lights gonna get cut off or they gonna stay on. The water gonna stop or it gonna keep flowing. You gonna ride good 3 months in that brand new car or it gonna get took back. What is you complaining for? It ain't no in between. You either gonna pay it or you ain't. And if you're gonna pay it, you just better go out there and figure out how to make more money and stop complaining about the money you already done spent, because you can't get it back. So you just need to go out there and make some more. Get out that poverty mentality. Get out that broke mentality. God ain't blessed you this far to keep you in that poverty state, that poverty mentality you got. Well, you know, I ain't got this. But you will go down there, the coach, and get you a bag, though. you will go out there, get you some red bottom, but you ain't gonna take care of your responsibility. You'll sit there and order package after package after package after package on Amazon, but you ain't gonna take care of your responsibility. One or two things need to happen. Get rid of it, or just spend your money and don't worry about it. Because I'm telling you right now, it ain't no sense of arguing. Some of y'all just need to say yes, and then you're gonna see how you move. I'm telling you right now, it ain't even scripted. Now I'm telling y'all, it ain't even planned. Somebody need it. And every time I do it, somebody always come back right here on live or later in the comments and say, I needed that. So get what? I need y'all to say,
Oh Lord, I say yes to your
you need to put yes in the chat right now.
Lead the way.
I'm telling you, you need to say it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I say yes. Lead the way. I say yes. I was walking down a road so long, trying to find where I belong. Then I heard your voice calling my name. And my whole life changed. I don't know what tomorrow may bring, but I know you're my everything. So I put my future in your hands and follow your plan. And I say yes, I say yes to your will, Lord.
You better type yes in that chat right now.
Got my way. Anywhere you send me, Lord, I say yes. I say yes. Through the valleys and the hills, through the storms, I trust you still. When I can't see what's ahead, your word lights my steps. No more fear, no more doubt. You always work it out. Every blessing got your name, and I'll never be the same. I say yes. I say yes to your purpose. I say yes.
If you don't feel there's something wrong with you,
Got my way.
might need to get that devil out.
I say yes.
If you say go, I will go.
If you say stay,
Say stay, I will stay.
your light shine bright.
Shine bright every day.
Lord, I'm following.
Your way.
Say yes.
Say yes.
Say yes.
Say yes
To the Lord.
to the Lord.
Say yes.
Say
You better say yes.
Yes.
Say yes.
Say yes.
Say yes.
Let him lead.
Let him lead.
Yes.
Say yes.
Yes.
Say yes. Say yes.
To the Lord. To the Lord. To the Lord. Say yes.
Say yes. Say yes.
Let him lead. Let him lead. Let him lead.
Let him lead. I say yes. Woo! I hope y'all ready now. Because I'm telling you right now, did Shedeur done outdid itself. Look at it. 17.7 million. Shedeur Sanders received 17.7 million through the NFLPA. I tried to tell y'all months ago. I tried to tell y'all 10 months ago. Look, I told y'all 10 months ago exactly what Shedeur we're going to get. Now, you see that big number. Now, we're going to break it down. We're going to look at the article. And I'm going to tell y'all how I get broke down, the way it got broke down. Now, he ain't make all that 17.7 million just from the jersey sales. I know somebody thinking that. I'm going to go ahead and clear it up right now. When y'all told me there were 250 million in jersey sales, I said, hold on, pause, wait a minute. It couldn't just be all in jersey sales. what he was going to receive. Because some of y'all got confused about that Shedeur got $250 million in his pocket. No, he did not. That ain't what it is. Let me explain it to you now. Real. I ain't tried. Hey, real. That's just the spirit. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. You know how I go. Here it is right here. This is the article right here, man. Shed no tears for Shedeur Sanders and the 2025 draft day free fall. We already knew they were colluding, and I told y'all he was going to be good and straight with the money. The recent LM2 file by the NFL Players Association reveals that Sanders, through his SS2 legendary LLC, received more than $17.7 million from the NFLPA from May 2025 through February 2026. The number was first reported by Daniel per Kaplan. The figure shatters the prior one-year record of $9.5 million held by Tom Brady. PLT has confirmed the number, which appears in the union's voluminous annual federal filing. The document reflects 13 different payments for royalty / player marketing to SS2 legendary, totaling $17,712,015. The biggest payment was made on May 16, 2025 in the amount of $9.2 million. The second largest payment, $2 million, which was made on January 23, 2026. Most player royalty through NFLPA come from group licensing deals with compensation players for jersey sales, trading cards, video games, and other collectibles. As one source suggested, the $9.24 million payment to Sanders in May 2025 may have reflected his individual trading card guarantee, something that likely would have been negotiated before he slipped from round 1 to round 5 in 2025 draft. Regardless, the $17.7 million Sanders made in royalties for 1 year dwarfs the total 4-year value of rookie contract, $4.6 million. The payment also exceeds the full 4-year contract signed by Packers receiver Matthew Golden, $17.5, the 23rd pick in the first round last year. Sanders could have a large payment in next year's LM2 in March. Sanders changed his number from 12 to 2. Any jerseys that fuel his royalty payments for his first NFL season will need to be replaced. Woo! So y'all think this number right here, $250 million, was bad or was good? I told y'all already that he was going to end up getting $300 million. If y'all told me he was going to sell 250 with number 12, it's only somewhere. It's been a while ago. There it is right here. Then to reset the Dion effect. The number 2 is prime DNA is tied to Dion. Shedeur Sanders jersey switch back to number 2 could be a $300 million prime equity play. There it is right there. So I had told y'all, and for the one that didn't watch that $250 million video, here it is right here. Here with a breakdown. And I told y'all then, I said Shedeur only made by $3 to $5 million. As we can see, hypothetically, I had did 1 million jersey sales of Shedeur Sanders at the retail price of $129.99. If y'all, we're gonna look at the number 2 jersey right now. That's why I'm thinking it's gonna be $300 million after we look at the number 2 after this right here. But I'm telling y'all, I kept trying to tell y'all he only get 2 to 3 to 3.8%, or maybe even 5, 6, 7% of that total revenue, which would have been, in this case, the number y'all like to use, $250 million. So he would have got 2 to 3 or 3 to 8, 3 to 5% of that $250 million. He didn't get the whole $250 million, which would have gave him 3 to 5 million, or in this case, from this article, what they say is $2 million. The second largest payment was $2 million. I'm assuming, I'm not for sure, but I'm assuming that second payment he got was for the jersey sales. For the jersey sales. So somebody do the calculation for me and see if I'm right. If this how I interpret it, how to get the number of jersey sales that he sold. So I'm gonna take the high number, as y'all can see right here. It could be a little more, but the low estimate per jersey, Shedeur made $3. The high estimate per jersey was $5. I'm gonna take the high estimate. Hold on. Boy, I'm telling you, the devil trying to mess with me right now. Let me start over. Somebody take the high number, $5. Divide that $2 million by 5. And tell me what the number is. That should tell you how many jerseys he sold. Thank you. I think it was like 412 million. That's if I'm correct now. Because they saying that second largest payment was $2 million. And I'm pretty sure the second largest payment should have been the jersey sales. Not the trading card, but the jersey sales. But then, I'm going to get to that in a minute when one of y'all give me the number. Because I want y'all to participate. I don't want to do all the work. Some of y'all participate too. So looking back at this right here, somebody put that number in there while I'm going over that point right here. If Shedeur received $9.2 million, which is they thinking was right here, as one source suggested, the $9.24 million payment to Shedeur in May 2025 may have reflected his individual trading card guarantee, something that likely would have been negotiated before he slipped from round 1 to round 5 in 2025. Now, I don't see a 5th round pick getting $9 million from a trading card. From a trading card guarantee. What 5th round pick got $9 million from a trading card? Y'all know what that is? That basically when your son or daughter want to go up there and grab that little packet of them Pokemon cards and them Yu-Gi-Oh cards when you up there to check out, that's what they talking about. But they got football players on it. Got baseball players, football players, hockey players, trading cards like that. And they gave him $9 million. Something ain't adding up. Something ain't adding up. From the 1st to the 5th round, $9 million ain't adding up. If the trading card company assumed or thought Shedeur was going to go in the 1st round, why would they pay a 5th round pick $9 million? That $9 million more than his whole contract for the next 4 years. That makes no sense. That's asinine. So all that conspiracy talk, it ain't nothing, they ain't do nothing, lies. Stuff getting confirmed. I told you all you had to do was be patient and just wait. Because time was going to pass and more information was going to come out and we going to put 2 to 2 together to make 4. And we done made 4, so we on 6, 7, and 8 now. I'm telling you. $9.24 million from trading card guarantee. A 5th round pick. Let that sink in. Now, y'all saying $400,000. So just assuming, based off that $2 million number, Shedeur sold 400,000 jerseys. Now, I think it probably will a bit more than that. And maybe it's a little more than that. I don't know exactly. Like I said, we really don't know what that 2 million number is. But like I said, I'm assuming it was for the jersey sale. Ain't no need to talk about the Nike. I told y'all, Boog already had said it. So I don't know. It couldn't have been. It couldn't have been. So I don't know if everybody was here. But Boog said that Shedeur made $20 million before the draft. The draft was in April. Last time I checked, if he made $20 million before April, and they telling me he got $9 million in May, that's $29 million. Am I correct? Or am I missing something? Am I missing something? I'll wait for y'all to respond. Because I'm telling you right now, I ain't seen no rookie. I ain't never seen no rookie that ain't played a snap in the NFL. Besides, before they had a salary cap, but he had to get drafted to get the money. Shedeur made this before. He made $20 million before. Then added $9 million after, before he even signed his name on the contract from the Cleveland Browns. Is this confirming what I've been trying to tell y'all? Buy low, sell high. You got a $4.6 million investment, Cleveland, and you can make billions. You can make billions from starting Shedeur. I don't want to hear about Deshaun Watson no more. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Not only that, Travis Hunter made $12.8 million. So that ought to tell you something else. So Travis Hunter broke the record too. That $9.5 million. But people don't like Colorado. People don't like Coach Prime. People don't like Shedeur. People don't like Travis. I'm confused. Because the last time I checked, that money talk. That money talk. That should tell you something right there. That should tell you something right there. Like, if they want to argue, if folk want to keep steady arguing, being mad, he a Pro Bowl quarterback, and he done made $17.7 million in his rookie year. End of argument. A 5th round pick made $17.7 million. $20 million before his name was called. If that's the case, he done made $37 million. He getting paid as much as Deshaun. And you telling me just because Deshaun making 44, the new argument, the new narrative, I'm saying it right here. So y'all go ahead and spread this narrative out on Twitter, X, Instagram, Facebook, your job, your LinkedIn, your AOL email, your Yahoo email, your Gmail. You spread it everywhere and tell them Money Man said Shedeur only making $10 million less than Deshaun. I don't want to hear about Deshaun making the most money on the team. That's why he playing. No, Shedeur made $37 million. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Shedeur need to start. There it is right there. Shedeur, they getting the same amount of reps right now, supposedly. The same amount of reps, and they getting paid the same. I don't want to hear it. Because if you add the $4.6 million, look, if you add that $4.6 million, that's $40-some million. So I don't want to hear about Deshaun no more. Shedeur made 37 in 1 year. 38 if you want to add the million he got paid for the rookie season. $38 million. $39 million and some change. No argument. I'm done. No argument. I'm done. I'm tired of these folks. I'm tired of these folks. And this is the reason why I say it's going to be even more this year. Look at that price. Look at that price of that jersey. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and share, and tell your friend about that Money Man you already know. $149.99. I just showed y'all that the jersey price was $129.99 last year. Around this time last year, it was $129.99. You can thank 47 for that. Why this price jacked up? That's crazy. It went up $20. So now, if the jersey $150 a piece, and he switched back to $2, and y'all telling me he sold $250 million off of 12. He got to hit 300 million plus on number 2. Because everybody that bought 12 got to rebuy 2, and 2 mean more than 12. I'm just saying, make it make sense. I'm on one today, doggone it. I'm telling you right now, man. If y'all don't like this, something wrong with y'all. If y'all ain't subscribed yet, something wrong with y'all. If y'all ain't hit that like button, something wrong with y'all. If y'all ain't super chatted, I had to throw that one in there. See who gonna bite. But I'm saying, man, I don't want to hear no more about Deshaun Watson is in the league. Deshaun Watson. I don't want to hear it no more. They making the same amount. Only thing Deshaun got is experience. And Andrew Barrett done said that don't matter. He'd already done told us that does not matter. Did I freeze? Can y'all see me? Oh, I got to close my tabs. Hold on. Come on, bro. I'm good. Yeah, I know I had froze. See, I'm telling you. I'm on point then. Cause it devil working today, ain't it? He trying his best. No way, I ain't about to let him get me. You ain't getting me.
Oh Lord,
You not getting me.
to your will. Lead the way.
You ain't getting me.
Down a road so long, trying to find where I belong. Then I heard your voice calling my name, and my whole life changed. I don't know what tomorrow may bring, but I know you're my everything. So I put my future in your hands and follow your plan. I say yes.
Yeah, it is right there. He wasn't about to get me. What they do, Blue? So yeah, you're right. It's all about the money. It's all about that. And Santa is not even as good as Dylan Gabriel, but he'll be starting because of the money bag. No, that's what they say about Deshaun. Thank you. Next. I ain't worried about them. They can stay as long as they hit that like button. I ain't got nothing there for y'all, man. I ain't got no more clips, no nothing. I just came here to make my point because I don't want to hear nothing about Shedeur don't need to play. It's only Deshaun Watson because he can get paid the most. I already told y'all they were asinine. They were asinine from the beginning. I don't understand how you tell me just because a dude make all this money that he's supposed to start. If we not seeing what's on the field, if we not hearing what these reporters, some that's consistently saying the same thing now. Let me get it up here. Right here. Y'all sitting here and when we watch that video, Zach Jackson, I still can't stand him because he don't know football. But him and Cricket Mouth said the same thing. So if they was against Shedeur and then they saying they're about Deshaun Watson, I ain't saying I believe in them all the way, but two of them saying the same thing. Something got to be in there. Because I told y'all I seen it with my own 2 eyes on the film. And I said it didn't look like Deshaun was hitting on all cylinders, man. I don't see can I find it real quick. I'm going to computer acting stupid. They don't want me to do nothing. The computer acting up. Hold on, y'all. I'm good. You right, man, Don. Not a good measure. Zach Jackson cautioned fans on making snap judgments about the quarterback battle based on a couple highlight clips from OTA. This is one of the dangers of judging quarterback based on social media clips. When we see Shedeur Sanders throw short, which we most likely seen, that must be a successful play judged by the coaches. Deshaun Watson looks fluid. He looks healthy and fresh, and he should. For every highlight throw, there were a handful. He is flat out missing guys. This is consistent with what Jackson reported last week. We all saw the clip of the beautiful touchdown pass from Watson to Denzel Boston, but Jackson was the only reporter who explained that before the big throw, Watson threw an interception that was dropped and then missed Jerry Jeudy on 7 yards by 7 yards on the play after. The Deshaun Watson thing has been a fraud, a fraud. The Deshaun Watson thing has been a grand failure, and for them to go back to this makes zero sense to me. I'm telling you, they're probably one of the realest things he done said. All that asinine stuff he done said, they're probably one of the realest things he done said. It ain't gonna let me do it, man. I don't know what's going on. I think I do, but I can't show nothing else. It keep freezing. It won't let me get through it. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Y'all give me a second, cause this is asinine. Hold on, it looks like it's working now a little bit. Hold on. Who it is? This should do. If you was on Cash Out, you could have just sent them my Cash Out. I don't know what happened though. I don't know what happened. But it didn't show up. I don't even know why y'all arguing with that dude. It been proven and shown. It ain't even no point. I'm looking for that Deshaun Watson. It gotta be up there. It gotta be right up in here. That did 27. It might be here right here. Yup. This it right here. That's what I was talking about. When I seen this film right here, it was my own 2 eyes. Now ain't nobody got to tell me because I said and I looked at it. Even with this being this zoomed in, this close. Wait till we get to the team card. That's what they were talking about. And I told y'all, I'm gonna keep saying it once again. Only the team stuff matter. Here we go. I don't know, that was in the dirt. Then when he threw it out of bounds, that would have gone. He ain't say nothing about that one. That ball out of bounds. Uncatchable. That play wasn't going nowhere. Off the fingertip. He probably should have caught that. That the interception that would drop. And hit the touchdown. That was a nasty route though, what we seen on the other clip with that stutter go. Miss Jerry Judy. That was the next play. Or whatever. Then threw that out of bounds. All I'm gonna say is, man, we seen Asante Samuel just last night. He said, Cash out just messed with that with counsel. I don't know what's going on, B dog. I don't know. Hey man said throwing the ball in the dirt is better than throwing an interception. Either way, it don't help your team. So it don't matter if it's in the dirt or in the defender hand. It don't help. It wasn't been in the NFL long. Duh, exactly. But that don't excuse the fact that a former NFL corner and a former NFL wide receiver, arguably, both of them could probably go to the Hall of Fame. They sat up there and said some of the Deshaun Watson ain't got the same power when he throw. Now we already know he done had shoulder surgery. And some people said that he came back, he looked better now than he did when he came back after the shoulder surgery. But 2 Achilles too. 1 year left on the contract. No, I'm not playing him. I'm not playing him. There's no reason to. There's no reason to. Especially after all this, what just happened and just what went on. Us seeing that Shedeur make just about as much as Deshaun Watson. But guess what? It ain't causing the Cleveland costing. It's not costing the Cleveland Browns nothing. The Cleveland Browns is not coming out of pocket paying Shedeur 37, 38 million, 40, 42 million. They only paying him 4.6 in 4 years. And I told y'all, just play Deshaun Watson. He play good. You got to double pay him because you got to pay him for the next 2 years. If Shedeur generating income like this, which he probably could generate more if the prime equity clause was in his contract, the concept, if it was in his contract, he probably could, that 20 million plus on. Because he'll be getting paid for every appearance that he step on the front of that podium, that they say his name going across that screen on ESPN. Every time he go out somewhere, every time he get paid. Every time he get paid. How they gonna go get CJ? How? Don't be believing them folk. Do not be believing them folk. They have no assets to go get CJ Stroud. Why would you do that? You don't have the cap space. You don't have the cap space. Then you say you want to keep Deshaun Watson, but now y'all telling me they're going to trade for C.J. Stroud. No. Don't have the cap space. Then what you trading to get him? A first round pick? Why would you do that for a C.J. Stroud? They'll be better off just waiting and drafting the player next year. But why would the Texans trade C.J. Stroud? That should be the bigger question. He already got the club option. Gonna get hit with $25.9 million. Not only that, see, this is why y'all need to quit listening to folk and do y'all own due diligence, own research. This C.J. Stroud contract right here. Texans already done exercised the club option, so they paying him $25.9 million this year. So he basically on a 1-year contract for $25 million, $25.9 million. If the Cleveland Browns decide to trade for C.J. Stroud, guess what they're gonna have to do? Yes, they're gonna have to sign him to a long-term deal. A long-term deal, and what are you asking for? Market value, $154 million. $51.6 million a year. Quit listening to these folks. Quit listening to these folks. Logically and number-wise, it don't make sense. They can't afford them. They can't afford them. And for the haters, think I'm lying about Deshaun Watson. They already done said it on one of them shows on ESPN or Fox or whatever it was. They already done said it, but I've been talking about it. Look at these next 2 years. 2027, 2028. Cap hit. $34.6 million. Deshaun Watson, a free agent. 2028, $25.6 million. Deshaun Watson, a free agent. He's not on the Cleveland Browns. 2029 to 2030, they still got a cap hit, but they ain't got no dead cap. That's what you got to see on the end, the dead cap. So if they don't pay Deshaun Watson in 2027, $34.6 million, they getting a dead cap of $86 million. If they don't pay Deshaun in 2028, they get a dead cap of $51 million. So they paying him for the next 2 years, and he ain't even on the team. Why would you double pay this man? If they cut him, release him, or trade him, I'm just going to say cut or release because I don't know if they trade him. Dead cap going to be $131 million. They can't do nothing. I told y'all that. Told y'all that during the season. He was the only player, only quarterback guaranteed to be back on this roster because they can't get rid of him. There go your proof right there. Y'all want a screenshot it? Go right ahead. I'm telling you, I don't want to hear it. Void, unrestricted free agent. Let's do this right here. Let's go to 2027. Quarterback. Deshaun Watson. He ain't even got no market value up there. Ain't even got no market value for him. If he play good, they go to the playoffs, you're going to end up paying that man $100 more million for 3 years, 4 years. $2 million to the Browns in 2027. It won't happen, bro. It's logically and numerically, what the word? Numerically, it can't happen. You have no cap space. Cap space. 2027. That's what I'm on. Y'all see that? 2027. Browns. 45.2 million. Who they signed up for 65? Now Andrew Berry gonna do his thing to create more cap space, but right now, the Browns got 45 million. I'm not spending 65. They're taking up all my cap space for one player. One ton. That's what I said. Me and Mag Dog had talked about it. I had talked about it before, and then I asked Mag Dog. He said he agreed with me. He think that's what they doing. Now I had said I heard Jimmy Haslam don't like doing people wrong, so I'm just assuming that's what they doing with Deshaun. But he ain't spoke to the media not one time. We ain't heard nothing about his health besides what we done seen. And then no, he's not signed to Dylan. Stop. He is not going to the Falcons, bro. The only way he go to the Falcons if Dylan Gabriel end up on the practice squad, which is highly likely. They not releasing Dylan, bro. You don't know nothing. Don't know how none of this work. They will put that man on the practice squad before they release him. So they won't get no dead cap hit. If he got one, let me look. He don't hit the cap for that much. 1.4 million. That ain't a lot. Well, no, 876,000. Okay, I'm looking at the cap here. Dead cap with 876,000. I don't think they release him though. They'll put him on the practice squad because Andrew Berry out here on mouth said they like to keep 3 quarterbacks on the roster and 1 on the practice squad. That's 4 right there. Because they not putting Taylor Green. I'll be shocked if they put Taylor Green on the practice squad. You ain't even know he was going to get put on practice squad. Lie again. But I don't think the Falcons going to pick him up because they drafted Jack Strand, whatever his name is. And they got Trevor Siemian over there. Unless they planning on releasing Trevor Siemian, I don't see them getting Dylan Gabriel because that makes no sense. As a Falcon fan, that makes no sense. I'd rather you wait for 2027 and go draft the quarterback then. If you don't believe in Michael Penix and Tua don't want to resign. Be done. You speaking fact now. Shedeur been had money. Shedeur making more in college than he do in the NFL. A lot of these quarterbacks were making more in college than they do in the NFL. That's why they be trying to stay. Cool to Drake, what going on, big dog? Green is an athletic freak. That's why you keep Green over Dylan Gabriel. Green got more upside because he's athletic, like super athletic. Dylan Gabriel is way more developed than Taylor Green. But you don't look at that with Taylor Green. You looking at the athleticism and what you could probably do and the potential that he could turn into for as a backup at this moment. But I know what Andrew Berry doing. He's looking for a 5th round draft pick. Simple. Andrew Berry keep looking for a 5th round draft pick. It's that simple. I have assets. I draft assets to create more assets. That's like everybody on their live right now, these 340 people, for the ones that watch in the back watching, everybody need an asset window in their house. We got liability windows, but no asset window. So we need to take some money that we don't need, that we could use or what we saving to generate some more income. So now we create passive income so we won't have to live off our regular income. So if you live off the passive income and don't have to spend your regular income, that means you can put more of your regular income into the asset window to create more passive income. And then all the income you make, you don't spend, you just save and multiply in the stock market and investments. That's how you create generational wealth and freedom, financial freedom. They don't teach you that in school, though. But that's how it should go. That's how it should go. If y'all want to read one of these books I got, Myron Golden, Trash Man and Cash Man, don't go buy it yet. Use my affiliate link. So y'all can help me out if y'all really want it. It's a good book. It's a good book. I'm telling you. I'm scared to click on something else, man. This thing been freezing. But like I told y'all, man, I ain't got mine yet. This jersey might not go on sale. Because I was waiting. Because I came on here Memorial Day. And it was not on sale. Everybody else jersey was but 2. I said, okay. I see how they playing it. Everybody else jersey gonna be on sale but 2. So get well. I'm gonna wait to July 4th. And I'm gonna see what happened then. I want to see what happened then. Green, I don't know. I think he about 23. It would never be better than he's doing. Nope. They'll receive by the end of his second season. I don't know. I see Green getting traded, if anything. He's still he like a heavy developmental piece for the Cleveland Browns. So he won't play unless he get in there and had to be forced to play. And they exhaust all options. But I'm telling you right now, if it come down to that, it's not though. But if it came down to that, Andrew Berry will go find a veteran before he play Taylor Green. That boy that went and got his friend. Blue Tears. Right, man. I love Miles ago. He puts out free game for asset and well building every week. Do it. He get in his Bible study too. The man in there, no need to slab price. I know it. That when I said I'm gonna try to wait. I'm money man. I don't like buying stuff like full price. He could be QB too. I ain't saying he won't be. Cause I ain't wishing ill on nobody. But y'all, I done told y'all. Deshaun ain't gonna probably last through training camp. Yes, the lady asked me if I was to see you auntie. What you said? Yes, honey. Yes. Gonna get my boy one. What, the 2? Yeah. I tried to do your silent man, Robert. I'm getting them t-shirts. Y'all could have stacked up some of that money by now to get them 2 jerseys. Go do they having 2. I know they got this one. Let me see. They got this straight one with the orange number. I don't really too much like that one. I like the stripes on the sleeve. They should have a white one. Yup. They got 2 white ones. I like their white one. I got that white one. And then they got their white one. I like this one too. I like both them white ones. Might like this one. Maybe a tad bit better just because it got that orange on the outline of the 2. But they need to upgrade on their jerseys, man. The Browns need to upgrade on their whole logo. They just need to put the dog as the logo. Dog pound. Just put the dog as the logo, man. Why they still got this up here for $150 quarter? They probably did that so people won't buy that and take the Carter name off, put Sanders on. Some folk might do that for real. Some folk might do that for real. Last ride at $6. Nah, I'll say $4. My last $4. I know the song last $2. I just had to say 4. Oh man, where your own did idolize Christian. Do not idolize where your own family name. You would never catch me just spending my mom or dad with another name. Ain't nobody ask you, bro. You whatever you want to wear. I ain't idolizing nobody. I got my name on the jersey though. I ain't worried about it. I ain't never heard that before. Everybody got their own belief though. I'm wearing another man's name on my back. I'm idolizing them. Nah, bro. I'm a fan. That's all. He human just like me. I don't treat him no different. I don't put nobody on no pedestal. This my jersey right here, dog. I got my name on it. And I ain't even got to do it custom. I guess you did. But I ain't got to get no custom jerseys no more, dog. I just come buy one of these. That's my family name. But then I got family on the team now. So it's like, I can get that one or here. I don't think they got their name up here. No, they ain't updated their name yet. But you ain't being more, you would agree with me. You wear another man's name instead of your own mother, father who sacrificed for you. Sad. No. Like I said, I'm a fan. I don't believe in that, bro. That's somebody done made up. Not go make a sandwich. Wrong, chat. Man, look here. Yeah, they selling the Herb McDonald. I just showed you. Hey, Blue, let me ask you this. So if I buy a jersey that means I'm idolizing that player. So what these folk doing with the president? What they doing then? Your stop portfolio can't touch mine. Blue Teal, what stocks you got? EBT. Over those blue, got the blue. Jack going crazy right now. Do it. Blues Clues. Don't get me started. UC2 and burning well. You talking about idolizing. I ain't talking about wearing his name on your back. If you saying I'm buying a jersey, idolizing that player, with these people that support, with these folk that idolize the president, what you call them then? That's even worse. But they doing whatever he say. That's like a cult. Oh, X. You gotta send it. You retweeted. I got a Sandlot shirt. Hope everyone having a great weekend. Great time spending time with the talented Shedeur Sanders, an outstanding young man with a bright future ahead. His work ethic, leadership, and commitment to excellence are rare, or what game changers are all about. Keep making a positive difference and inspiring others every day. Wow. Wow. And they at the airport. Look what Bernie Kosar said. A legend in Cleveland. One of the, if not the most popular quarterback, besides Shedeur Sanders right now, to ever wear a Cleveland Browns jersey, Bernie Kosar. Great spending time with the talented Shedeur Sanders, an outstanding young man with a bright future ahead. His work ethic, leadership, and commitment to excellence are what game changers are all about. Bernie, tell us you know something that we don't. Tell us you know something that we don't, Bernie. He done said it without saying it. I'm telling you. Do he love some Shedeur? I remember when I played that video. We Bernie had him when they were interviewing him and talking about him. How you spell his name? I done spelled it all wrong. Let me see, can I find it real quick? Get right now. Deal with the more recent. Nine months ago.
Former Browns quarterback Bernie Kosar, his thoughts on the quarterback and especially the Browns' two rookies.
I love how he's handling stuff. You know, notice today we were all out here. He's out here an hour early before stuff.
Beats everyone.
You know, and that's working out type stuff. And and then he's one of the last guys here signing autographs, being nice and that. You know, Dylan Gabriel's picking up the system. I mean, it's fun to watch. I would caution fans. And this started something, a little bit of a rub in my Baker Mayfield relationship because I love Baker as a quarterback. But early in his career, I thought the team was going to struggle. So I thought Tyrod Taylor should have been the quarterback. Sacrifice us old veteran guys. Don't dissipate the belief and confidence of a young quarterback. We kill more quarterbacks by putting them in there early and stuff. So to have the veterans play early, especially in September, I think would be very productive for the long-term careers of the team and the young quarterbacks.
And again, Bernie Kosar, a guy that played early in his career and had a lot of success. But again, let's kind of let this play out and see what happens as the quarterbacks develop and grow.
Coaches don't want to tip their hand this early. And I really like that. It was not because Todd Monken's an old school NFL coach and person, almost like I like to view myself. So him getting his first opportunity to be a head coach at this age, he's going to play the guy that I really believe he feels is going to optimize his offense and make him not continue having this job. So I don't think he's going to just for theatrics put somebody in there that he doesn't believe in. Right now, he seems to think that Deshaun's leading it. I haven't been out there, so I'm really just speculating and stuff. I really enjoy how Shedeur played at the end of last season. Us quarterbacks, we get a lot of credit, too much credit when we win, too much blame when we lose. And we almost like hoops as I'm getting into the NBA playoffs. And sometimes teams think a singular guy wins and loses a game within a basketball game or a hockey playoff game. Same the way they look at some of us quarterbacks and stuff in the NFL. But I really believe we are victims or beneficiaries of the guys around us. And I'm not trying to be mean or get in trouble in the spirit of levity, but we were very void of talent with the Browns on offense last year. So for Shedeur to come in as a rook and with a really limited talented roster around him offensively, he certainly made plays. So he deserves to be in this mix, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Shedeur get this opportunity early if he doesn't come out as the game one starter.
So Cleveland so well, and whether it's Deshaun or whether it's Shedeur, they're both very people have big opinions, right? So how distracting is that for a quarterback room when you're going through this battle, but also there are tons of people that just feel like the job.
You're the one I was looking for right here. Shout out to Mad Dog.
Fantastic day out here at Browns training camp. Bernie Kosar here, honored to be with Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur, I got to tell you, I had mentioned this to Dylan Gabriel the other day, that I'm reflective here that 40 years ago, I was the rookie quarterback sitting in this chair here doing training camp here and trying to act cool and trying to learn the system and acclimate myself to the pro game. How what's going through your head as you sit here?
It's definitely take every day for what it is and find ways to get better throughout everything. That's pretty much my main focus right now.
Before you even were drafted by the Cleveland Browns, it was so clear to me watching you through your evolution as a college player is your calmness with your feet and your hips in the pocket. And when you have guys this close, like I am to you, and you're going to get run over and stuff, your ability to keep your eyes downfield, to keep it down, and to stay calm with your feet and hips and execute that throw, not just to the camera, but executing those throws downfield. The accuracy and kind of calmness that you're able to have in that intermediate downfield is super impressive. What do you attribute that type of success to?
I just like pressure. I like situations. Like that stuff doesn't really faze me. That's normal to me, so life, of course, is going to bring you different problems and you're going to be faced with different things. So there's always going to be pressure on you. So I just get comfortable in those situations.
When you see blitz coverage, I ask all young quarterbacks and old quarterbacks this: what's your favorite thing when you see blitz?
I get the ball in my hands. Yeah, that's kind of, you just got to know everything that y'all good at as a team and that y'all not good at. So my main thing throughout my college career is trying to find better ways to get the ball in my hands quickly, speed up my process with decision making and everything. So that's kind of what it boils down to.
What's your favorite route to throw?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
To the open guy, huh?
Yeah, I don't really have a favorite. I don't have a favorite.
What do you think about, coming in? You've always kind of been the guy. You look like in the first couple weeks, being rookies and stuff, four guys competing for the spot. How do you handle not getting all the reps you're accustomed to?
I'll definitely say you just got to find the good in things. So, every day is a consistent journey. It's a consistent battle. But I feel like I'm handling everything the way I'm supposed to.
I see you being one of the first guys out to practice. You're for sure one of the last guys to leave. Not that I'm stalking you, but it's impressive to watch some of the individual drills that you do to get yourself prepared. So it's quite clear the work ethic's beyond impressive in terms of the internal preparation for it. But then the ability to be aware of the surroundings and just your influence so far in the community, out here at camp, and then watching you sign autographs afterwards. Really hats off to you in terms of, your commitment to your craft, to your team, and then to the community. What do you attribute to being able to do that?
Just being a normal human. I don't think anything is hard when it comes to that. You feel like it's just something I internally just feel like doing. So at this point in life, I don't think I would fake anything, because there's no need, there's no reason to. So
well, it's beautiful.
Everything is just genuinely how I am.
I say this not because I went to the University of Miami. I say you matter because of developing self-confidence and self-esteem, which you obviously have, but you do an amazing job of making young people and people believe that they matter by giving self-confidence and self-esteem. And I see you doing that within the locker room and with your teammates. So for a young rookie, keep it up. You matter.
Yeah. Appreciate it, man.
Great interview right
there. It is right there. Burning cars off, but we do got another one right here for y'all.
I got to ask you about Shedeur. Do you think he's a starting quarterback in the National Football League?
I really like what Shedeur did last year. And I'm not trying to be, as a wannabe humorist on Sunday afternoon, I'll say this in the spirit of humor, but the quarterbacks, we are victims or beneficiaries of the people around us. The Browns are picking 6th in the draft because we did not have guys around us at the quarterback position. We had times during a lot of the last few years, didn't think we had a quarterback. When Shedeur came in, with a really struggling offensive line last year and a really lack of separation of our receivers, it was incredibly impressive to me how Shedeur Sanders, quarterback the Cleveland Browns, and made plays. He absolutely deserves to be an NFL quarterback. And I'd like to see him with better talent around him, a better offensive line. And I think he's going to get an opportunity this year in Cleveland to showcase.
What do you make of the hire of Todd Monken coming in and tutoring him? Do you like the hire?
So I do. And one other thing on to Shedeur is, a lot of people say, the personality, I'm not sure of his personality, too much of this. The players in the locker room love him. And all that really matters is what your 52 other teammates think about you. And if those guys are galvanized by him, as I am, and they like him, then that's what matters. And look, being an NFL quarterback isn't normal. Okay, so to be able to manage a NFL locker room, you have to have your own bravado and confidence. And I love the stones that he has and belief in himself, and the way he galvanizes the locker room. And actually, too, and to the synergy between him and Coach Monken, I'm just purely speculating on this because I'm just getting healthy myself and getting back into the swing of football and stuff. But, there's rumors that Ozzie and the Baltimore Ravens and Coach Monken wanted to draft Shedeur last year. So he did not exactly, he ended up in Cleveland. But if Coach Monken is a Shedeur fan and wanted to draft him last year, and Shedeur played very well at the end of the season, I could see You know, you want your new incoming head coach to be a guy who wanted you as the quarterback. So I kind of think that's a positive from those two's initial relationship.
Man, I don't gotta hear nothing else. Bernie, legendary Kosar, just told y'all not once, not twice, but 3 times. 3 videos I just showed y'all all the way back from training camp last year, all the way up to now, that Bernie wants to see Shedeur play. What he just said, oh my goodness, man. Bernie, what is you telling us? Big dog? Great spending time with the talented Shedeur Sanders, an outstanding young man with a bright future ahead. His work ethic, leadership, and commitment to excellent, y'all know I'm country folk, they're hard for me to say, are what game changers are all about. Keep making a positive difference and inspire others every day. I don't really need to hear nothing else. You know they telling him something. Like, ain't no way in the world you keep a legend out the loop. You don't keep the legend out the loop, especially when he's still involved with the team. Like, no. You don't keep the legend out the loop. Wow. Wow. That's all I got. I can't say nothing else on that. That's it, man. I can't say nothing else on that one. I'm telling you, I'm excited. I'm excited. Where you at, Shedeur? Now my computer want to act good. 4 years, 4.6 million. Cap hit 1.1. Base salary. Just over 1 million. Just over $1 million base salary. Shedeur Sanders have received $17.7 million through the NFLPA. Just over $1 million from the Cleveland Browns. But he made 17.7 from the NFLPA. Not including the 20 million he made before he got drafted. That's $37.5 million. $37.5 million in 2 months. Well, let's just say a whole year. $37.5 million in 2 years. I said 2 years. In 1 year. I'm tripping. I'm thinking about year 2. Adding that 1 million to it. Now it's 38.5. If you want to add that 840,000 he made last year, because officially it just became a full year from when he made that 20 million and that extra 9 million. So they were 29 million in 2 months. Then he made the rest of the year. I already done made my argument for the one that wasn't here at the beginning. Y'all need to watch the replay. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share, and tell your friend about that money, man. You already know. I went on my rant already. And the reason why I don't want to hear and see Deshaun Watson. Buy low, sell high.
should be Shedeur's. There are people that think that the job shouldn't be Shedeur. It's become so polarizing. How do you shut those distractions out in that city?
So I don't think you shut it out in the city, but the elite athletes, the guys who have their act together, who I really believe succeed, are able to shut that out. Now, me as fans and us around the city, we won't be able to. That is a distraction. That will be an inconvenience. That will be an issue that we unfortunately chirp about and have anxiety about up until early September when the season starts. All that being said, elite quarterbacks and elite professional players, they can block that out. And we live day to day. And we do the best we can today and let tomorrow take care of itself. So actually being in a NFL locker room, you could almost lock yourself in and not hear all the distractions. They're busy. They're not listening to me and you here today. They're in there working and locking in. And I highly suggest they keep that attitude. Don't get caught up in the noise around us. Go to work, get into the facility over in Berea and do their job, learning this new offense again with now some new weapons. So this year, again, I'm not trying to pick on last year's guys, but we are not void of talent offensively. We've added weapons within the draft. We added playmakers, a couple wide receivers and a lineman. I mean, I'm going to show my age, but I absolutely would love, as an old quarterback, when I played a draft like this with this many new weapons coming into town. So Shedeur showed himself well with limited talent. I'd like to see him.
Yeah, there's no doubt Interberry has done a heck of a job in some recent drafts. One of their draft picks includes Taylon Green, a quarterback out of Arkansas. They also drafted Dylan Gabriel, quarterback out of Oregon, last year. So we're talking a lot about Shedeur and Deshaun, but that's a pretty crowded quarterback room. And I can't imagine a world where the Browns carry 4 quarterbacks going into this season. So who's the odd man out there?
So it's a tough uphill climb for Dylan Gabriel in my view right now. I really like him as a person, but that's going to be a tough road to get past that. And Taylor, saw him some in South Florida. Now coming from Arkansas, that athleticism is something special. So to be 6'6", 230, running like he runs, I absolutely think that that's something that's going to end up staying within the at least practice squad stuff. And somebody like that probably is hard to skate through. If you cut them at the end, it's hard to probably skate through the claiming mechanism. So depending on how injuries and stuff go, it's Dylan, it's going to be a tough spot probably.
So there were reports that Brendan Sorsby, the quarterback at Texas Tech, is in gambling rehab right now. He may declare for the supplemental draft. Bernie, I'll be honest, we didn't remember this. We didn't know this. In researching you were drafted in the supplemental draft. What is that process like for a quarterback that's not coming in the normal way?
I'm done with it. But yeah, Bernie, I'm telling you, big dog, you said a lot right there. What I was just on, I can't remember what I was just on. Where is it? X. Now let me talk about that guy right quick. I ain't talked about him in a minute. Travis Hunter, man. Travis Hunter.
To let out some anger because
Did it bother you that became such a topic, an odd topic in the offseason?
Nah, it didn't bother me. They've been doing that my whole career. Okay. Just getting in shape and continue to just I couldn't run, so yeah. Weight room was my best friend. Being able to let out some anger because I ain't have my 2 feet. So
did it bother you that became such a
There was one thing I ain't too much like about Travis. You know, slender. I knew he was gonna have to hit that weight room a little harder coming to the league, man, because these guys big and humongous, but we all know he didn't get injured during the game and then he was doing practice. Now I don't know what exactly happened, but it seemed like I had watched a little video on YouTube, his vlog or whatever he had did, and he seemed like He coming along. Just like you said, RJ, he getting bigger. Like you said, that weight room became his friend. And the same thing with Shedeur, too. Shedeur been in that weight room, too, man. But Travis, I'm expecting him to have that breakout season. Like, I thought he was going to have it last year, but I don't know if the Jaguars know how to use Travis the way Travis need to be used. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you draft him 2 overall and a two-way player, you don't take that away from him and try to make him play one side. You know, now when he get older, later on in his career probably, but not right now. We need to see what he can do on both sides of the ball. That's why we drafted him. But I think they needed to include him a little more in their offense for trying to get him the ball more, because we already know what he can do on defense. He's just natural. He's just a natural corner. But the offensive side of the ball, I think the Jaguars could have used him a little more. And then we're going to see these boys. We're going to see them week 1. We're going to see them week 1. Cleveland going down there to Jacksonville. So we're going to see this right here. Shedeur Sanders versus Travis Hunter. We finally going to get to see it. So, yeah, I think Travis was coming along, but I know that injury messed him up. Because he was getting better and more comfortable with the game. Now, y'all got to understand, he was a rookie. Like, some people still going to hate on him too, even though Shedeur getting all the attention right now. But Travis, I see this being a breakout year for him, man, for real, because you can't hold that talent back. Like, this dude a unicorn. Like, this is going to be crazy. I wish I could go to all these games, man. Like, I go down to Jacksonville. I go to Cleveland when they play the Falcons. I go to Tennessee when Cleveland play Tennessee. I go to that game too, man. Like, I'm telling you, I'm trying to get my check up. I'm trying to get it up so I can bring y'all this content like that, man. Because I would go to all them games this year. I'm telling you, man. I got my Travis Hunter jersey too. I'm a Travis Hunter fan too. I know I just don't talk about him like that, but hey, I can see him. I gotta stay with where hot. But I can see Travis Hunter having a breakout year, man. On both sides of the ball. Because the game, the longer you stay in the game and learn the game, the easier it get, the more the game slow down. So now it becomes you just out there playing, you ain't thinking too much. But I don't even think Travis was thinking too much. I just think he wasn't getting used all the way he probably needed to be used out there in Jacksonville, man. But it is what it is. So we gonna actually see this year. Not saying what his name, the head coach, not a good coach, because he got them to the playoffs in his first year. But you got Trevor Lawrence back there that can sling that rock. That's why I'm like, come on now. Get my guy the ball. And then Brian Thomas took a step back in his sophomore season. Y'all got to understand, he was only his second year. So it ain't like he been playing a long time, because he's still learning the game too. It's still slowing down for him. But yeah, I'm expecting big things with Travis Hunter, man. Y'all need to get out that man personal life. I don't care what him and that girl doing. As long as he perform on that field. I ain't worried about none of that. Yeah, didn't need him to make the playoff. Okay. Now they tell you something. If he playing, then they ought to be that much better. They ought to be that much better. Yeah, that would be a solid sold out game. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. And this dude still talking. Oh my goodness. He's not a bust, man. Ain't no way he can be a bust. No way. Yeah, he went on and out the field for sure. I don't think it's nothing else. That's why I said Travel was second, 12.8. Travis Hunter earned a pretty payday last season. The NFL Players Association annual report showed that Hunter brought in the second high group licensing income behind former Colorado teammate Shedeur Sanders. It's everywhere. They do be, well, he ain't writing no long post on this one.
Me to you, back to me. Okay. From you to me. Back to okay then. That's only one. Okay then. That's y'all see what's going on, man. I might step out there with my boy. We gotta guard this play receiver a little bit. We gonna he coming Kai Candy, you know how this right. These my personal favorites too. Personal favorite right there. It's great pressure. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm going on. Me.
Trevor Hunter done got them Ant-Mans in the cleats. I'm telling you. Beautiful thing to see, man. Beautiful thing to see. Trevor Shedeur got the D on the fit seat and lost. I ain't got nothing to do with that neither. He went for the early payday. Yeah, Adidas. I want to know where let me see where his contract is with Adidas. I get the Nike offer wasn't big enough. Or 3.2 million over multiple years. That can't be right. Ain't no way he just signed a $3.2 million deal with Adidas. No, he signed it. He signed it in December 2024. They ain't disclosed it. That was probably an NIL deal. That's what it was. But he reported Adidas did still fall below the huge viral claim you sometimes see 50 to 100 million, which have not been verified by Adidas or reputable sports business outlets. They ain't really got no number on neither one on Shedeur or Travis contract. They don't say how long it is, but they say he signed a deal in 2024 that extends into his NFL career. So it had to be a multi-year deal. But for him to even be like the cover athlete, and then you know how that go. All I'm gonna say is Nike paid LeBron $90 million as a high schooler. Different sport though, but I'm just thinking he probably did get paid close to $50 million. Like I don't see how they wouldn't pay on that much. I don't see why they wouldn't pay him. That is right here. 160. But they got Patrick Mahomes. I might need to get these for myself. Currency. Ooh, them gold ones stupid. That look like real money right there. Ah! There it is. That man was a good football. Yeah, he was. We won night. The Ant-Man's on the other one. Yo, you know he gonna stick with Nike so he can keep wearing the shoes. And I don't know when he's supposed to come out with his colorway. Because Shedeur said he had the colorway coming out. And we had seen that little preview. Man, I always rock with Nike, man. They always been my go-to. They ain't even got it up here. There it is right now. I just got these right here. I just bought these. My workout cleat. I'm about to get back on that field. Gold and silver hard. Yeah, I just bought these though. These black ones just like this. Just like that. I would get these, but they ain't even got my size. I probably would have to go 11.5 though. But I already got the Dion shoe. You know what I'm saying? The cleat ain't bad though. I think it could have had a little bit better traction though, but that's just me. Yeah, I think that could have been a little bit better. Yeah, you look at this bottom right here. See how that is right there? They could have made the prime like that. And the whole like in front of it, see you win. So no, gonna make a whole lot more money. From period. And they're not from Nike. I'm well off. I done hit backspace on the wrong one. I still be shopping. You ain't count my pocket. I'm Diamond Turtle 2. Y'all can't even see. Hold on. I ain't never liked the strap though. Going across, I ain't never liked cleat like that. Cause my foot wide, so I ain't really like cleat like this. I just think this could be better. That's all. That's the only thing about the cleat. I think that could be better. The tracks. What is these? What is this? This supposed to be a slide? Wow. I didn't need your stock price to go up. What is this? This look like a medical boot. What did that thing do? Gonna make you run fast, jump high? You play music? You got Wi-Fi? Where sneakerhead at? What that thing do? Nah, y'all can't even see it. Look at this. What is this? Look like a medical boot. You about to heat your foot? What about your toes? They wearing it with shorts. This supposed to be a winter thing. I don't know. I'm confused. Somebody will pay that money for that ugly thing, though. Like a medical boot. What in the world? Man, they need to bring them Vicks back out, man, for real. I know, diverted all the way off. My fault. I got interested. Man, they need to bring them white Vic back. They did, but I ain't had no money to get them. These right here. Like a handicap shoe, yep. That's why I said a medical boot. People with bad feet, I don't even know what that, I don't know, but I ain't paying no $800 for that. Man, when these Vic came out here, this like one, like the Vic shoes to me, one of the cleanest designs Nike ever made. Like that just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but man, look here. I would get all the colorways now. Like I had this one. I still got them. They just beat up. But this the one I really wanted. I ain't never get this one though, but I had the all black one, and then I got the black and the red one. I got this one. These the ones I got. I got these and the first ones I showed them. Or them all black ones. Like these right here. I got these. I still got these. I got them and the ones I just showed y'all. The all black right there and these right here. These right here. I still got them in the box. Because I didn't need that medical boot. The red one been out of stock, I'm telling you. But y'all still arguing about some Colorado, man. We in the second year of the NFL. I ain't nobody wear out Colorado no more. Y'all keep living in that past. Well, I would get all these colorways, man. I would get all these now. I ain't get these though. I think these were the first one. I ain't never get the first one. But these, I might just go get them and start wearing them again, man.
Michael Vick, Peerless Price. Rodney Wright was not in the picture at that time. I was trying to think who else it was. Brandon or something. This white boy, the Titan, I forgot his name. Warwick Dunn, the TJ Duckett time. So it was a very solid shoe in that time, and it has like a turf bottom on it. The leather doesn't feel as good as the original quality. It is a good quality leather, but I remember feeling the actual ones back then. It was way more of a plush. And that's just how all shoes seem to be retroing. But had these ones
clean, boy. Look here. Then they re-released in 2016. I ain't got no money then. The Vic 3, man. Look at this, man. I'm about to get off. They look heavy. They were kind of heavy. But you ain't care back then. Like when they first came out. Like I got these two pair. Definitely got them. Like that gray. The red. I ain't never get none of that. These the ones I really wanted. I ain't never get them. They did a Jets colorway. Wow. I'm about to get out that thing, man. I've been on almost 2 hours. Was he fast? I'm telling you. I couldn't wait for them cleats to come out, but they never did. That's the first time I seen cleats with a chrome bottom. Like we had Falcon season tickets, man. And I'm telling you, Vic had them cleats on the field. I wanted them things so bad. That's the first cleat I seen with a chrome bottom, bro. I'm like, what? And I seen it in person. Man had a chrome bottom on the shoe, on the cleat, out there just making them look stupid.
Lightweight,
Real
fast,
sneakerhead.
Can drive a stop on a dime, shift, cut. So Nike kind of did with the shoe the same thing they modeled after Vic's game. And I was doing a little research. They put the strap on there kind of like a motorcycle. Shifting gears is a clutch. So this whole strap was designed after a clutch on a motorcycle, to show how Vic switch gears and change gears real quick, and make moves and I run everybody. So this colorway right here.
I ain't got that many shoes now. I got some shoes, but I ain't got that many. I got these right here that he got on LeBron right there. I got them. I ain't get them Looney Tunes down here.
It's one of the more rare colorways. It took me a very, very, very long time to find this. And then when I found it, the way I found it was crazy. I went on my homeboy house. He had these sitting there. And I was like, bro, do you know how long I've been looking for that shoe? And he was like, oh, the Vic? He's like, yeah. He's like, I don't even do nothing with it. He's like, you can have it. So I'm just like, bro, you don't understand. But I mean, hey, like I said, that's just a sneaker game. You can put so much time and effort into a certain pair. A 7 right here. So like overall, dope sneaker. Everybody and their mama, wearing how more rare. So like a same, overall as the first one, just in black and red. Can't go wrong with a black and red, sneaker, especially just to have, a little nostalgia around my Vics. I will try and get them 17s, because Vic wore them 17s on the field a lot. I would try and get those, just to have, a little nostalgia around my Vics, but like I said, I don't wear Jordans right here. Like I said, it's almost similar to the one, with the same color blocking and the same kind of scheme. Nike changed up a little bit more. Like, they went off of the first one and it was like, okay, we see what you did, with the first one, what tweaks or what adjustments do you need us to make? So if you look at this one, it's a leather upper. They got that full zoom exposed zoom air in the heel, a little bit in the toe. this if you ever wore these Vicks, the lacing system, like once you pull the laces, I don't know if you can see that. When you pull the laces, it kind of pulls that back heel tab, forward to lock it down. Got the.
I'm done, man. I know y'all don't want to see that. Yeah, Julio Jones for all 4 years. I'm telling you, man. Roddy White, that clip I showed y'all last night when he was talking about Deshaun Watson and Shedeur on the same interview, he talked about Vic, they found out Vic when coming back to the team when he got locked up for that dog fight, man. And it was Roddy White would say, I went to the training camp that year. I was out there at Flowery Branch and seeing Vic throw the ball and the way they were moving, I'm like, this, even at that young age, I'm like, bro, this team gonna be dangerous. Then Vic got locked up, and that was it. Vic didn't have no, yeah, Roddy White. Roddy White was still young, though. But he had Roddy White. They could have built, but Roddy White did say that, though. They ain't really build around Vic because they wanted him to do everything, just like Deshaun. Yeah, when he went to the Eagles, he had a way better team at the Eagles than he ever did in Atlanta. He just couldn't never get over that hump, man. Yeah, I know I said one person, but he did have a weapon. He had Andrew Crumpler too, tight end. Then he had Warwick Dunn and TJ Duckett. He had them. Then Mike Jenkins. Yeah, he had them too. Mike Jenkins, Roddy White, Andrew Crumpler, Warwick Dunn, TJ Duckett. They had a squad now. They just couldn't never get over that hump to make it to the Super Bowl. And then when they fired Jim Moore, that was Jim Moore era. Then they fired him. They used to call it DVD, Dunn Vic Duckett, #1 rushing team in the NFL. Yeah, he did beat Green Bay. That was young Vic. That was like second year Vic. Yeah, he didn't have Julio or Tony Gonzalez. Nope. Andrew Crumpler went bad. He went over Tony Gonzalez, though, but he went bad. Y'all turning this to a Dirty Bird Savages live. But I appreciate y'all for coming. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share, and tell your friend about that Money Man. You already know. I done been on 2 hours, man. I normally don't do that, but it is what it is. But we already know, man. We about to rock out with this one more time. I'm telling you. Shedeur Sanders hit $17.7 million. But y'all already know what time it is. Appreciate y'all.
Say yes to your will, Lord. Your will, Lord. Oh, no, no, to your will. Lead the way. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. I say yes. Lead the way. I say yes. Hey, hey. I was walking down the road so long, tryna find where I belong. Then I heard your voice calling my name. And my whole life changed. I don't know what tomorrow may bring, but I know you're my everything. So I put my future in your hands and follow your plan. I say yes, yes. I say yes, yes. To your will, Lord. Your will, Lord. I say yes, yes. Lead my path. Lead me. Guide my way. Guide me. Anywhere you send me, Lord. I say yes, yes. Hey, hey. I say yes, yes. Hey, hey. Through the valleys and the hills, through the storms, I trust you still. When I can't see what's ahead, your word lights my steps. No more fear, no more doubt. You always work it out. Every blessing got your name.